Hi everyone, today I'm going to be a proper tourist. I'm at Gyeongbokgung in Seoul, which was the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty built over 600 years ago. Let's have a look at what all the fuss is about. It's not free to visit, so you need to buy a ticket. You can either buy it from the counter or from a ticket machine. Looking at the prices, it's 3,000 won, which is about £2. Not too expensive, right? But actually, there is a way to gain entrance for free. Want to know how? Then follow me. Just a short walk away from the palace are a number of traditional Hanbok rental shops. If you come to the palace dressed in one of these, then it's free. Sounds good to me. This store looks okay, so I'm going to go up and check it out. Inside there's a variety of hanboks in all colours and sizes. I asked the lady to show me the male hanboks and she took me to a small selection with a price list on the wall. They range anywhere from 20,000 to 35,000 won, depending on how fancy you want to appear. I'm not too fussy, I'll choose anything. Well, actually I was feeling a bit fussy, so I chose this black one at 30,000 won. I have no idea what type of person wore this, but I thought it looked cool because it comes with a sword. Look at this. Well, actually the sword didn't come with it. I managed to get that one for free. Normally it's 3,000 won. The hanbok was a bit expensive, but I did manage to negotiate an extra hour's rental for free, so I have it for 3 hours. Anyway, like I said before, entrance is free now that I'm dressed up, so I've saved 3,000 won. Aren't I clever? It's a nice day and the place is quite busy, although the grounds are huge, so you do have a lot of room to yourself for taking photos. If you do pay the 3,000 won for the entrance fee, you won't be disappointed. There's a lot to see and it's a good place to chill out. You can easily spend hours here exploring the grounds and buildings. It would be good to come here as a group though, but if you don't have friends, like me, you can still have a good time. I spent a long while here, so I'm conscious that I need to get something to eat and drink before I return my hanbok. Let's just say goodbye to the palace guards. Oh, that was the leader of the guards. He's so badass. He doesn't let anything faze him. He's so professional and stoic. I want to get a selfie with him. Oh, he seems a bit grumpy. Actually, he's a bit of a scary guy. I'd best leave him alone. Now that I've left the palace, I can't re-enter. I don't have time anyway, so I'm going to head to a popular pork soup restaurant that I've read about online. It's a short walk away, so let's go. And here we are. This is Anam. It's lunchtime and it's incredibly busy. I'm told by one of the staff that it's a 1 hour wait. I only have my hanbok for another hour and a half, so I guess I'll come back later. For now, I'll go to Insadong, to a place I wanted to visit last time I was in Korea. Okay, we're here. This place is called the Ddong Cafe, which means poop in Korea. I'm intrigued. Inside the cafe appears to be normal and quite pleasant in fact. There's a lot of natural light and wooden furniture. It's cozy and inviting. The signature drinks come in toilets, so I'm going to have a mojito latte. It's not real mojito, it's just mint and at 7,000 won should hopefully taste good. I didn't fancy any of the food that they serve, it all looks a bit expensive. I'll be buying some of their snacks from just outside the cafe, which look a bit more interesting. Everything in the cafe is poo themed. Even this vibrating ring which tells you food's ready is kind of poo themed, if you know my meaning. Wow, here it is, the toilet mojito drink. It's quite heavy and it looks good. It looks a bit dirty though. Now here's a sight you don't see every day. A middle-aged guy in a hanbok drinking from a toilet. I wonder where things went wrong. I can't really answer that, but I can tell you that the drink is pleasant. It's a little bit sweet with some spearmint flavouring. I quite like it, although it's not too hot. Oh my god, I've seen toilets like this before in Wetherspoon's pubs. I shouldn't think about it too much, as I've just been drinking from that. Oh, that's disgusting. Please, no more. The cafe also has an outdoor bit where you can buy some snacks. I'm going for the set menu of 2 Ddong Pppangs and shikhae for 4,000 won. I upgraded one of the Ddong Pppangs for this chocolate one, which costs an additional 500 won. The other one they sell is the red bean bread, which is slightly smaller. This is the shikhae, which is a sweet rice drink. I can't wait. Just a short walk is a hidden garden. I can eat in peace away from the crowds. The shikhae is quite pleasant. It's sweet and the bits of rice give an interesting texture. You're basically eating and drinking at the same time. The red bean bread is quite heavy and when you tear it apart it feels quite crispy. There's a lot of red bean paste inside. It smells good. I think they made this not too long ago as it's super hot. It's not bad, it's sweet and crispy, but it doesn't have the chewy texture I was expecting. Having said that, I'm satisfied as I think it's good for the price and novelty value. The chocolate one seems a little bit different. It costs 500 won extra as part of the deal, but I can see it's better made. When I pull it apart, the dough kind of stretches with it. Wow, it's delicious. It tastes chewy and crispy. Chocolate inside is sweet and bitter at the same time. I wish I had 2 of these. I don't think Cafe Ddong is necessarily good value for money, but I do think their menu is quite fun and well worth a visit. If you do buy anything, then make sure you get the chocolate bread. The shikhae isn't bad either. This hanbok is super warm by the way. I love wearing it, but it absorbs a lot of heat because of the colour. I feel a bit hot and my 3 hours is almost up, so it's time to take it back. Wearing a hanbok was great fun and I'd do it again. It isn't cheap by any means, but give it a go if you're in the area. I'm sure there's cheaper stores out there, but this one has good range and the staff were helpful. I mean, one of the ladies actually helped me get dressed. I don't know why she had me stripped to my underwear though. It was pretty straightforward and I could have worked it out myself. Anyway, I still want to visit that restaurant and I don't mind waiting, so let's head back to Anam. Once again, I'm told it's an hour wait, but there's some seats outside and inside the restaurant. I got lucky and managed to sit down after 10 minutes. The restaurant's quite small and I can see why they have a long queue. They have a cool system for queuing. You use the tablet at the entrance to input your phone number and you get an alert. That way you can feel free to explore the area until it's your turn to dine. I don't have a Korean phone number, so a staff member put theirs in instead. The menu is quite simple. There's just soup for 10,000 won or 11,000 won with coriander. If you pay an additional 4,000 won, you can have a larger portion of meat. I'll go for the 11,000 won option. Literally an hour later I got seated. From here the service is quite quick. They hand me a drinks menu and I can see that they have a drink I've not tried before. Hansan Sogokchu. It's only 4,000 won, so I'll have that. The alcohol smells a little fragrant, but it's not too strong. It's hard to describe the taste. It's a little bitter and sweet, but I think it's amazing. This is my new favourite Korean drink. Oh wow, here's the soup. It's quite vibrant. I can see thin slices of pork with a few pork ribs and a light broth with dots of chili oil. Looks quite inviting. Underneath the pork at the bottom of the bowl is a good portion of rice. It's been soaking up the broth, so I hope it tastes good and not too soggy. Okay, let's try. It's actually quite lightly seasoned and there's a nice amount of heat from the chili oil. It's refreshing and delicious. It may look a bit oily, but it isn't at all. The pork is so thin it comes apart quite easily. It's tender and it doesn't taste oily. I wish I had the larger portion now, as I don't think this will be enough for me. The pork ribs are juicy and tender, and they don't have a strong pork smell that you sometimes get. Again, I wish there was more, but I think they've been well cooked and prepared. Probably for the price, this is the right amount. I'll just adjust the camera angle so I can get a better view of the food. Oh, hang on. What's that I see? Now, when did that happen? It looks suspiciously like the chili oil. I only bought this jacket yesterday and I've already stained it. If only I'd been wearing my hanbok. The soup isn't cheap by any means, so I'm making sure I finish it all. It's not difficult to do though, as it's delicious. So was that good value for money? Was the wait worth it? I think so. The staff really went out their way to help me out, and I can see that this place is popular. The food looks and tastes great, and it wouldn't be out of place on Instagram. I would recommend that if you do have a bigger appetite, go for the larger portion, as the regular wasn't enough for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'll be back again soon with more from Korea. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye!